Aye, Captain, I'm looking forward to taking leave on Nova Atar. The museum there is supposed to be quite excellent. Lots of antique and one-of-a-kind machinery.
Commander, are you certain it's not the Kazakhstanian cognac you're looking forward to?
Do they make that there, laddie? I don't know.
Why, Mr. Scott, I'm surprised at you, not knowing the location of a famous distillery.
We invented that brandy, you know.
Right.
Of course you did.
No, really. We did.
No one would ever doubt you, Ensign, however...
Sorry to interrupt, Captain, but we have an emergency call from the science vessel Demeter. She's in orbit around Balkos III.
On screen.
Captain Kirk, good to see you're in the area.
You have an emergency, Commander Gelman?
Well, I'm not sure, actually. Maybe more of a case of better safe than sorry. We're orbiting Balkos III to study the Balkosi, a race of people just entering their own Stone Age. We've only been here 2 days. Already, we've found some unusual data. But just a few minutes ago, during the deep geologic probing phase, we were suddenly scanned.
Scanned? I thought the Balkosi were just developing.
They are, Captain. And there haven't been any indications of old civilizations until now. The scan was also of extreme power. Following that, we detected a power source coming online. We'll send the coordinates along with all the other information we've gathered. I was a little concerned that we triggered an old defense mechanism. With the amount of information it pulled in its scan, we'd be an easy target. I've moved the Demeter to a higher orbit on the far side of the planet.
Quite reasonable, Commander. We're on our way.
Thank you, Captain.
Kirk out.
I can't remember what happened.
I advise referring to the star map and setting a course for Balkos III, Captain.
Balkos III. Let me give it map out. Where's my paper map gone? Oh no. This is the problem, isn't it? If you bit of paper. Balkos III. Hang on a minute. Let's do the computer. Balkos III?
Balkos III, a planet inhabited by a humanoid race just entering the Stone Age. The Federation science vessel Demeter is currently conducting studies of the planet.
Yeah.
USS Demeter, a Federation science vessel named after the Greek goddess of agriculture. It is currently under the command of Commander John Gelman and is assigned to scientific research at Balkos III. John Gelman, Starfleet rank Commander, current assignment Acting Captain of the USS Demeter science vessel, currently assigned to research at Balkos III.
Alright, there's not a lot else that we can learn then. Let me go find it on my map. And I've got no lights on, so I can't actually see anything. Honestly, I can't see it on the map. Oh, I found it. Oh. Right, hang on a minute. 19 on the... I think it's that one.
Approaching Balkos III, Captain.
I have the coordinates for the power source the Demeter detected.
Let's go into
Entering
orbit.
standard orbit.
That's Hale.
No communications from the planet, sir. Commander Gelman wishes us good luck.
Oh, that's really handy.
I have the coordinates for the power source the Demeter detected.
May I respectfully remind the captain that we haven't accomplished our mission, sir.
That's not what I wanted to do, that's what I wanted to do.
Save new game.
Spock, come with me. Scotty, you have the con, Lieutenant. Ask Dr. McCoy to meet us in the transporter room.
Yes, Captain?
Thank you, Lieutenant Lawrence. Watch the NES video. Oh, are we being zapped? What just happened?
What the devil was that? An attack?
While I cannot guarantee a lack of physical change, Doctor, we seem to be unharmed. I therefore conclude we have been scammed.
Captain, are you all right? Sensors detected a burst of power followed by some sort of powerful transmission.
According to Spock, we're in perfect health, Scotty.
According to Spock?
Never mind, Mr. Scott. Can you track the transmission to its destination?
I'll give it a try, Captain, but it's like nothing I've ever seen before.
It never is, Mr. Scott. It never is. Kirk out.
I guess you were right, Spock. Here I thought we were dead for a second.
Doctor, that would have made conversation quite difficult.
I was making a joke, Spock.
Were you, Doctor?
Gentlemen, I believe we have some business at hand.
Okay, let's have a look around, shall we? What's that?
An impressive-looking machine of alien manufacture. This seems pointless. This seems pointless.
Okay, let's use Spock and his tricorder.
Nothing unusual about that object, Captain. Fascinating. More of a force wall than what we normally call a force field. This energy field will make it impossible to examine this machinery. I do not believe I can penetrate this field without special equipment.
Okay.
A series of readout displays.
No? Okay, use on the readout displays.
Gas plasma displays, Captain. Readings show that they have been activated recently.
Yeah, I think we set them off, right?
This star is made from native minerals and shows the propensity to emit low-level light. It shows a high degree of machining, Captain.
While alien in design, fairly obviously the control panel to the door.
Save new game. Cancel. Delete. Replace previous.
No?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Well, I think it is necessary.
Quite simple, considering the appearance of the other machinery here. All that was needed was a power interrupt. The doors will only stay closed while power is on. Interesting.
Oh, more force fields.
The soft glow of an energy field surrounds what looks to be a large computer console and display.
Are we going the right way? I don't know. Oh, stuff. Okay, let's have a look around. What's this?
This cube contains a significant amount of circuitry. Essentially an on-off control device. An optical bridge cable. A component interface card. The device is rhythmically dropping rectangular cards into its storage bin. A large computer performing some unknown task.
We got hit with a power surge. It's interfering with sensors and we might have some trouble locking onto you.
Well, if we intend on taking our shore leave with the rest of the crew, we'd better find out what's causing that power surge.
Right,
A bin containing very small discs.
Okay, let's pick up everything that we can.
Spock, is that a switch?
Yes. is a fairly simple switching device, Captain.
Let's take the
Spock, any
circuitry.
idea what this box is?
The cube contains control circuitry. I suggest we keep it.
Spock, what do you make of these?
Well, McCoy, he's just like a third
This
wheel at the
appears to be
moment,
a set
isn't
of interface cables.
Spock, what kind of interface is this?
A bridge unit for use between function control and display circuitry, Captain. It could be helpful to have.
Right, we've got loads of bits, and I've got no idea what I'm doing with them. Can we take some of these as well?
The bin contains small plastic discs, Captain. The plastic is essentially inert in this form. However, if placed under pressure, it will become a superconductor capable of storing significant energy compared to its size. It will break down over time. That is why it is commonly stored in this state.
Probably should hang on to a few, don't you think?
A logical choice. Captain, these items appear to be configured to produce a small energy field of some sort. They do not appear to be powered at this time.
Why don't you see what you can do with them, Spock?
That would seem to be a logical thing to do. I will take enough for all of us.
For all of us? For all of us? That seems...
Save new game. Replace previous.
Hey, more force fields.
An energy field unlike any of the others protects this machine. A recharging station.
With this energy field up, I am unable to do more than look at the display of this power generator. Since the power is generated here for the force field, it would be illogical to assume that the controls for the field are on this console.
How about you use that one?
This device transforms its internal energy into useful quantities for other portable devices. The transfer takes place at the small outlet junction located near the center of the unit.
So what is that in English, you pointed-eared confusion factory?
In English, it remains exactly as I said. However, for those unskilled in the language, this is a battery charger.
For once, why can't you just come up with a simple explanation first?
It's not always necessary, Doctor. You are not always around.
What is it with you two? You're like children. I'm getting tired of it. Why am I snapping at you?
Why are you snapping at him?
If you continue to stay healthy, I think I'll just have to go home.
Why is he snapping though? This is,
It's a medical kit, not a toolkit.
Okay. Let's use... No, hang on a minute. Inventory. What were the things that were batteries? Oh, hang on a minute. No, I don't know what anything is yet. Oh, wait, I'm confusing myself. Look.
A small plastic badge. A small disc of plastic-coated metal.
That one? Use that on that?
Captain, I believe that the recharger requires the electrochemical batteries to be in the device they will be powering before it will provide a charge. Captain, I believe that the recharger requires the electrochemical batteries to be in the device they will be powering before it will provide a charge.
How do I... What?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
I'm really confused.
The card alone cannot take a charge, Captain. It requires a battery.
Okay, is this not a battery?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Apparently not. Alright, we're missing something. But obviously, we're always missing something. Do we have to... Yeah, okay, I get it. Oh, wait, hang on. What's that? No, not inventory.
A small device for display controls. Another unknown alien machine.
Spock, what do you make of the screen?
This is a computer display module, Captain. This is a very specialized pressure device, Captain. The badge will go into one hopper and be combined under pressure with another item.
Well, I think it looks like a button maker. Can it make me a badge that says if man was meant to transport, his atoms would already be scattered?
Possibly,
you and your
Doctor.
transport
But
phobia.
after pressure application, it would be unlikely you would be capable of reading much.
You're not a lot of fun, Spock.
I did not realize that was part of my job requirement, Doctor. Is it part of yours?
At times like this, yes.
Right, so he said the badge. Is that the badge?
The badges have been placed into the hopper, Captain.
Right, and then... that one? Did that come from the same place? That came from the other side, didn't it?
The batteries have been placed into the device.
You know, it does look a little like a button maker.
Whew. What is that smell?
There was a chemical change due to the pressure. That is simply a small amount of outgassing from the plastic.
I'll outgas you. Alright, what?
A small gray badge thickened by the presence of a plastic disc pressed into its structure.
Alright, let's go back this way.
A recharging station.
Right, so we got something with a battery in it now. Use the... recharge it.
The badges change color.
I believe the units are now fully operational.
Hopefully these badges will help us with some of these force fields. We should each keep one of them with us while we're here.
Oh, I have gone.
A small, thick card. It has an indicator showing that it has been charged recently.
Okay.
Save new, replace, delete previous, replace previous game.
An energy field unlike any of the others protects this machine.
Can we use, then, the card on the machine?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
No. Alright, can we use Mr. Spock on the door again, then? Oh, okay, that's down. Wasn't that in the force field
A large
before?
computer and display screen.
Okay. Mr. Spock. Pressing buttons.
This console is non-operational, Captain. However, I do believe the repair would be a simple matter given the right materials. There are essentially no controls or displays available at this time.
Right, we have a display.
I fail to see the relevance of that action.
Alright, we use the display.
The computer is now functional. Fascinating. There's only a limited amount of control available on this console. I believe there are other functions it controls, but these functions cannot be accessed.
I'm not sure I understand, Spock.
Nor I, Captain. What purpose would be served by limiting access?
What purpose indeed? Bones, any ideas?
Why are you asking me? Is this some kind of pop quiz?
Two other things, Captain. There is a reference in the limited readout which leads me to believe there are other complexes on the planet somehow connected with this one. Location and function are not specified or available.
That's only one, Spock.
True, Captain. I was just waiting to see if you had any comments.
Not that I'd like to share at this moment, Mr. Spock, please.
There is one other repair that is possible. One device can be controlled from this console if its command circuit is replaced. I will not be able to determine what device that is until the replacement circuit is installed.
Do we have a circuit board, don't we?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Oh. That one?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Alright, that.
I can shut down the force field protecting the generator. Do you wish me to do so?
No, let's look around a bit more first. Yes, we'll finally be able to take a better look at it. No, let's look around a bit more first.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes, we'll finally be able to take a better look at it.
Captain, my attempt to turn off the force field has triggered some sort of computer activity. It is requesting that I allow some sort of display to occur on the screen. Shall I allow it?
I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's wait. By all means, Spock. Curiosity may kill cats, but I'm hoping humans will fare a little better.
It's not really the attitude.
I don't know if that's a good idea. By all means, Spock. Curiosity may kill cats, but I'm hoping humans will fare a little better.
Yeah.
That's comforting, Jim.
Oh no, got a puzzle. What? Is it to do with sides? So it goes... No sides to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Can I save it? I'm gonna save it. I can't save it. Oh no.
It seems that we have chosen incorrectly, Captain.
What's the matter, Jim? Been that long since childhood? We used to play this kind of game all the time.
No, Bones, it hasn't been that long. I just haven't seen a puzzle quite like this one.
I must confess a lack of familiarity with this particular scheme. Vulcan puzzles are more abstract. There were 4 available shapes that might solve the puzzle.
One of the shapes should make all 3 lines equal in some way.
That would seem logical, Captain.
Computer, are you on? Maybe I'm not the man for this particular job.
McCoy seemed to know what
I
he was
don't
doing.
understand any of this, Jim.
Computer, are you on?
No.
Maybe I'm not the man for this particular job.
Captain, there is another display waiting to be activated. Shall I continue?
No, that last puzzle gave me a headache. Absolutely. I'm sure we'll do better this time.
Do we have to, Jim? I hate tests.
Activating.
Me too. Alright. So, oh, that's different. So it needs to be equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 8. Well, 1. I don't know. But one would argue that we need a circle on each line, but is it like Sudoku? I don't know. That one. Oh.
Failed again. Why geometrical puzzles? Why not numbers or riddles?
Numbers are dependent on a planet's base numerical system. A planet with a base 12 system could not solve the numerical puzzles of a planet with a base 10 system. Idiosyncrasies in dialect and colloquialisms could change the meaning of a language-based puzzle from race to race.
So, obviously, whoever created these tests thought that geometric puzzles would be universally understood.
That is a reasonable assumption.
Geometry. Hey, Jim, all those shapes are polygons.
Except the circle, Doctor. Polygons have sides. The circle does not have any edges. Therefore, it can have no sides.
Or it has one side if you view it as a single continuous line.
Taken simplistically, that might be correct, though the theory of calculus argues that it has infinite sides.
Leave it to a Vulcan to make things difficult again.
Not difficult, Doctor. Merely correct.
Enough, you two. We need to figure out what to do, not argue.
Captain, there is another display waiting to be activated. Shall I continue?
No, I need to go back. Our luck is bound to change. Let's go for it.
Depending on luck may be part of our problem. Activating.
Right. 643. Do I need to write this down? I don't know. Hang on a minute. 2 plus 6. That's 6 plus 4 plus 3 equals 13. And then we have 4 plus 4 plus 5 equals 13. And then we have 1. And then we have 2, 4, 6. That's 7. 9, 10, 11, 12. But we need 6 then. 2, 4, 6. That one! I did maths!
It appears we've chosen correctly, Captain. The controls indicate that the force field has been dropped.
I did maths. I am so happy with myself right now. You do not know. Where is the force field? Eraser force the field? If you play. Aha! Okay. Right, Mr. Spock, have a look at...
An impressive-looking machine of alien manufacture. A large machine with lights cycling on its front side. A relatively small machine full of electronics with a glass port on the front.
Use Mr. Spock on the machines.
I am fairly certain it is a transmitter of some type, Captain. While the construction and circuitry are totally unfamiliar to me, I do notice a lack of signal focusing or the ability to go omnidirectional or any other similar change. However, the system is slaved to track to a general sector of the galaxy. Information is passed following a random signal pattern with the lead pulse carrying the coding keys.
English, Spock, please.
That was English, Captain. To rephrase, the signal is permanently directed to one area of the galaxy, an area I believe the Federation has yet to explore. The signal beam is not tight enough to fix an exact planet or even a specific system. These settings cannot be changed.
Then this is a sort of monitoring system only?
Quite possibly. Furthermore, the signal frequency is 0.00052 angstroms, and the transmissions are coded. Captain, unless someone was looking for this signal in particular, chances are it would be dismissed as background radiation, cosmic rays.
You learned all that by just playing with the console on a machine you've never seen before?
I am the science officer, Doctor, and a Vulcan. A sensor device, quite sensitive. This system detected the geological scan from the Demeter. Chances are good that it had already detected the Demeter's presence.
Then why not scan the Demeter immediately?
That would have certainly alerted the ship to the presence of this equipment. Whatever or whoever controls this waited until its detection had already occurred. As I assumed earlier, this is a scanning device. The architecture is quite interesting and quite elegant. Captain, whoever constructed this is probably more technologically advanced than we are.
And taller. Look at how high the console is.
Good observation, Bones.
Thank you, Jim.
But not necessarily correct. It is logical to assume they do work at a higher level, however.
Are you trying to say their hands come out of their heads, Spock?
I am not assuming they have hands, Doctor.
Okay, right. Have we been in that one yet? Okay, that's...
Information recorded on the tricorder states that this is a discharge unit to eject material into the planet's ecosystem.
Why would you do that?
Captain, the controls are locked out. There is no way to change their settings.
How far does this go? This is,
This device appears to be of the same manufacturer as the others in this complex.
Well, this is not a saver system, I suppose. Oh, hello. What's that? Who's that?
Looks like a Balkosian described by the data files from the Demeter.
Why is it eating from the...
Looks like a Balkosian described by the data files from the Demeter.
Why was it eating from the machine?
Captain, I do not notice any external controls. This appears to be a self-automated unit.
Right, feeding them?
That passageway narrows as it goes up. I don't think we'd make it without getting stuck.
Did you not see the size of the guy that just came through it? Can we walk through it now?
That passageway narrows as it goes
Look
up.
at him, though.
I don't
He's
think
got
we'd
a
make
fat
it without
bum.
getting stuck.
Okay. Can we get him?
Jim, the Demeter scans noted a medical examination room next door, and I'd like to take this Balkosian there and check him out. I want to see what that gas is doing to him.
Not a bad idea, Bones.
Jim, I don't think that Balkosian would like that idea.
Okay.
I'll try to stun him when he goes to eat.
Sorry, mate.
Jim, the Demeter scans noted a medical examination room next door, and I'd like to take this Balkosian there and check him out. I want to see what that gas is doing to him.
Not a bad idea, Bones.
Are you going to give us any information, Bones, or are you
This
just going
seems pointless. A medical examination station. It appears to be sized for Balkosi. In the back of the room sits medical diagnostic equipment. It appears idle.
Okay. Is that McCoy? Can you use that?
Jim, I'm picking up traces of cells from a Balkosian. There are also traces of some designer cells. It looks like someone is playing a dangerous game with the Balkosi.
No, not like that mutant thing that we had in the first
My
game.
God, look at these readings. Everything's elevated. Small wonder that the Balkosi are in turmoil. Every aggression-related hormone in this guy's body is working overtime.
What's causing it, Bones?
That little hiss of air was loaded with pheromones, Jim. The creature inhaled them and immediately went into overload.
This must happen at random intervals when they collect the food.
I hate to sound like Spock, but there's more, and it's pretty fascinating. Also horrifying. The pheromone is perfectly tuned to the Balkosian physiology. It's like somebody genetically engineered both.
Didn't the Demeter report say there weren't enough records showing the Balkosian presence on the planet? Could they have been put here on purpose?
It is possible we have stumbled in on an experiment, Captain.
With the subjects being treated like rats, it's criminal, Jim. These can be thinking beings.
I'm not certain it is the Balkosi that are the subjects, Bone. I think it is us.
Interesting hypothesis, Captain. What is your supporting data?
It's the way all of this is set up, Spock. I can't put my finger on it, but it just feels so set up. We keep finding out just enough to make choices. The real question is who? Who's doing this to us?
And to what purpose, Captain? Why?
Why indeed, Spock. Why indeed?
Are the rats in the cage?
I don't understand any of this, Jim.
Alright, can Spock use
I
that?
do not see the logic in that action.
No, okay. You can do that. Okay, that's a food thing. So what about here? Oh. Are we just going around the circles now? How's that work then? That doesn't make any sense layout-wise, right? Oh, hang on.
The passageway narrows as it goes up. I don't think we'd make it without getting stuck.
Alright, we can't go through there. Right, so we can't go through the narrow passage. That's what he said. We'll go back this way. Right. And then we got all these... It's got to be more on that display thing. We got that cabling as well. No, don't want to go there, right? Not that one. Okay. It's just a... Original door. Oh, okay. Can we look at this now?
A large computer sits in front of you. In some ways, it reminds you of a reduced version of the historic UNIVAC system.
Mr. Spock, please could you talk to the Poola?
Captain, there's a small display active. It appears that this device is a memory unit, an archive. Most amazing. The information is in volatile memory. If power were lost to this device, all information contained within would be lost. An odd way to create an archive.
What is in the archive?
The displays indicate it contains a vast amount of data on three-dimensional projection. Circuitry diagrams, equipment construction techniques. Essentially, everything needed to project lifelike images in great detail inside of a structure.
Like a holodeck, you mean?
Starfleet does not have this level of technology. This would be a major find for the Federation.
Then I'd think that gathering that data would be a very good thing to do, Mr. Spock.
Very well, Captain. Captain, the display indicates that the best view of the projection will be from the south side of the room.
Well, gentlemen?
Anyone got popcorn?
Bones. Impressive, Spock.
Captain, I'm not responsible for that occurrence. However, I did discover that accessing the memory will not only trigger the shutdown of this unit, it will also send a signal to another device, most likely one somewhere in this complex. Damaging the unit will also initiate shutdown and signal transmission.
There's no way around it?
None, Captain.
What is this, some kind of idiotic test? Don't fool with that, Spock. You'll poison this planet and make these inhabitants permanently aggressive.
Doctor, you do not know for certain that whoever placed the Balkosi here did not intend for that to happen. The aggressiveness may be what they need to develop further. And the information in the archive is a reward for sending the Balkosi into the next stage of their development.
You just want to get your Vulcan fingers on that precious scientific information. More like 30 pieces of silver for condemning the Balkosi to the lives of violence. Jim, you can't let this unfeeling monster do this to the Balkosi.
Do you wish me to continue attempting to access the archive, Captain?
Yes, Spock. That information could be critical to the Federation.
I don't know. Oh.
Let's hold off until we get a little more information. Yes, Spock. Let's hold off until we
Let's
get a little
hold
more information.
Let's hold off for the moment. We can always do it if we need to. Do anything with this now?
Captain, the remaining force field is already down.
No. Maybe it is that then. But then do we... Oh wait, hang on a minute. No, I want... Alright, what was through this one? Back there. Okay. Why do we have that cable? That's what I'm concerned about. We don't pick up stuff if we don't need it. Right, I think there's something missing somewhere.
Standard Starfleet medical
No, I
tricorder,
don't want to...
full of all known Federation
No, I don't
lifeform
want
data. Standard
No,
Starfleet
look at it,
medical
what do you do?
tricorder, full of all known Federation.
This thing is just full of that pheromone, Jim.
Alright.
We have to be careful. It could ruin the entire planet for the Balkosi. We would condemn them to a world filled with brutal violence. It would be genocide.
Nothing unusual about that object, Captain.
What are you sure about that?
Information recorded on the tricorder states that this is a discharge unit to eject material into the planet's ecosystem.
Yes, we know this.
No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary.
Oh. Shut down
Assuming the
switch.
appropriate signal is received, this unit can be shut down safely. The shutdown signal does not originate here.
Alright, where are we going to shut it down from then? I've just gone round in a massive circle again, haven't I? Use Mr. Spock.
Captain, accessing the archive will cause transmission of the signal from this unit to the other device. Do you wish me to continue?
Yes, Spock. That information could be critical to the Federation. Let's hold off until we get a little more information.
What's this?
This generator may be providing power for more than just this complex. It is broadcasting power, which is causing the interference in communications with the Enterprise. I cannot tell for certain if there are receiving units for this power, because some of the readout circuits are damaged. Fascinating.
What is fascinating this time, Spock?
You tell him, Jim. I'm getting sick of this alien smarter than thou attitude.
If either of you had an ounce of logic, you
Oh,
would be more
calm down,
prepared to
lads.
listen to my
Calm
information,
down.
and possibly even understand it.
Bordering on insubordination, aren't we, Mr. Spock?
I always knew that no emotion garbage was just a cover. He thinks he should be in charge.
Mr. Spock, I'll have those findings from you right now.
Captain, it appears the circuit was deliberately damaged. This would only be possible if the force field were down. Who would damage their own machinery? And for what purpose?
More and more curious, Mr. Spock.
Also, Captain, I am able to determine that if power is interrupted rather than shut down from the console, it will send a signal to the discharge unit and release the bacteria into the atmosphere.
Rather than shut down from the console. Right. Right.
Standard Starfleet science tricorder.
No, I don't want to use it. I want to...
The energy generated from inside this unit is definitely causing the problems in communicating with the Enterprise. It will undoubtedly block any attempt at transporter lock-on also.
Okay.
The readout is now fully functional. There are other locations on this planet receiving power from this generator. Most peculiar, the locations of these units are not in the database.
And you think they should be?
It would be logical, Captain. But removing the circuit that controls the on and off functions of this device would also be illogical.
Are you trying to tell me that's what happened here?
Exactly, Captain. Until that repair is made, it would be impossible to execute a proper shutdown procedure. The energy generated from inside this unit is definitely causing the problems in
So it's
communicating
not-
with the
it's
Enterprise.
Fully repaired then.
The repair is complete, Captain. It would now be possible to safely shut this machine down. However, doing so would certainly affect all the other equipment in this complex.
Okay, shut it down. Shut it down?
Captain Kirk realizes that for all of his skills, he's not the man for this job.
Yeah, I know that. It was supposed to
Captain,
be...
do you wish me to start the shutdown sequence on the generator?
Let's hold
Yes.
off on that. Shut it down, Spock.
Well, that ends that threat. The Balkosi can rest peacefully tonight and from now on.
It is still a trying time in their development, Doctor.
Think of it as an adventure, Spock. Scotty, 3 to beam up.
Hello, Lieutenant Miles?
Captain, the power source has completed its shutdown cycle. There is no trace of the bacteria or pheromone in the atmosphere. It would appear the Balkosi are free to choose their own future.
Good to hear, Spock. I know losing a find like that archive has to hurt.
That would be an emotional response.
Of course it would. How silly of me.
Captain, there are 2 signals being broadcast from the planet. The first is another burst following the same path as the original broadcast. The other signal emanates from nearby the first. It's aimed at us, Captain.
Uh-oh.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Interesting report, Jim. I think you were right to release the Balkosi from outside influence. Too bad you couldn't retrieve the archive. No one at Starfleet has any idea who was behind all this, or what the testing message was all about. Keep us informed as you find out more. I've got confidence in you, Jim.
I reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments.
I'm sure
The
you
top
do.
brass at Starfleet are impressed with the results of your recent performance. Outstanding work, Jim. Keep up the good work. Kane out.